Hmm. Is it wrong that this movie gave me a hard on? I'm just asking. Dilly ho, good neighbor. What is going on? It is good to see all of you again. It is I, your pal, your friend, your main amigo in Maine, Chris, aka MrRamone420. Oh, what is everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great time. If not, terribly sorry about that. Yes, I come to you with a brand new review for you this week, and in case you didn't get a chance to check out my review last week, because YouTube sucked cock last week. Thanks for not limiting the subscriptions. Here's a link to that wonderful review about zombies, which was actually pretty intelligent. But don't worry about that right now. I want you to sit back and listen, enjoy about this new film I get to talk to you about. And this one is in big thanks to Dave, aka Mr. Parker. If you're sub to me, you're most likely going to be sub to Dave. He is, probably without a doubt, the quintessential reviewer and probably one of the best reviewers on YouTube. He's thorough, he's smart, he's been doing this for a long time, and he's able to do all these in one take. I'm just kidding. Dave, like everyone else, has to do a lot of takes because it's hard to do in just one. But enough about that. This film, I kind of knew about through Beneath the Underground, where this director was talking about, and it sounded really promising. And then Dave reviewed this about 3 weeks ago on his channel. I was thoroughly impressed, and if Dave liked it, it had to be actually pretty good. I was saying to him, I said, man, I would love to see this. It's like one day when I get get enough money, I see if I can do it my own. Dave was really nice enough, and thank God he was able to help me get a copy of my own. And I'm so glad he did. This is the newest film from the director, Dustin Mills, and it is Her Name Was Torment. Oh, wow, yeah, just love it. This, Her Name Was Torment actually comes from Dustin Mills' new production company, Crumple Shack Films. He wanted to do something that I guess was below underground, because that's always used all the time. And this is going to be more, I would consider art exploitation, strange and weird. It's not going to be stuff like you would see from Easter Casket or Kill the Bitch or even The Ballad of Skinless Pete. These are going to be out there films. It's just how it works. And I'm really glad he did. So let me give you the story, the premise of the film. You kind of start the film with a point of view shot. You fear that it's a girl because you can hear the whispers, and she's following the guy to the point where I guess she captures him. It ends. Title comes on of Her Name Was Torment. Next thing you see is this girl is in, I'm not sure I would consider an interview room, although it looks like an interrogation room. And you see a doctor talking to the patient. She has no name, no identity, no past, what was her. He's asking her all these questions, and throughout the film you figure out that her name is Torment. Now, the whole time the film was on, you see blurred vision of who she is, and that's in it. Or would look really interesting. Through the process of the interview, you find out she's killed at least 27 people, male mostly. Although you're not quite sure if that's all of them, because you have filmed she might have done more. Now, her perception of the world is slightly off, kind of almost insane. Like, now, also in the film, you see, I guess, a flashback of the person that she actually caught at the beginning of the film, and throughout the film, you see the torture. Wow, there is some really vicious shit. there's a question, I mean, and it goes throughout the film back and forth between the interview and what she did. Because you assume that this was like the last person that she severely fucked up before she was caught. Um, and of course, you kind of question, it's like, what is going on? How is this possible? Uh, she kind of comes up with several beings that these people are watching me and I have to do this for these simple reasons. Um, Near the end, you wonder, is this real or is this just a perception of her mind just trying to figure out, it's like, I have to hurt these people just because. It works well on so many levels. It's really all I can give you, because watching this film, it's through a journey of insanity in a certain way. Because I'll be honest with you, watching this made me feel good. Like, I really enjoyed this. I know it's wrong, it's sick and perverted to say, but wow. Woo. I've never seen a Dustin Mills film before, and I'll be honest to say, this is the perfect film for me to be introduced, because it was great. The writing was good, the story had a great concept, cinematography worked well, the editing, how, you know, certain camera effects were done in a certain way, and of course the black and white persona. There were certain black and white aspects of the film that reminded me of Eraserhead, because it was just off slant and kind of weird filter. But when she got into the torture or the eroticism of pain, it was like an ultra contrast color bright setup of the film. And that was her perception of reality in a certain way. There were certain reasons that it went on. One was for the torture, and the other one I will let you see for yourself. There is some fucked up insanity going on in this film. It's 50 minutes long. It works well for what it is. Without a doubt, really incredible. I am so glad I never got a chance to see Dustin Mills' films before, and for this film to be an introduction to his work, bravo. I highly recommend you check it out. If your state of mind is kind of psychotic, this is really good for you. This is so good. And I have to say, the girl, Allison Egan, oh, seriously fucking hot. I'm sorry, my mouth is dry just drooling over Allison. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. Sorry, that was woo hot. Yeah, Dustin wrote and directed a really brilliant film, and it was quick, it was fast, it was to the point. It made my experience watching it enjoyable, and that's what I like in a film. Went from point A to point B. How it ended up in point B was interesting. I do see a prequel or an offset of this series. There could be quite a few. And that's what I loved. It ended with like, oh, interesting. Really well done, and this is what I love to see in films, especially in the underground independent. If it's smart and works well, and you actually were able to say, wow, I could watch that again, or that was interesting enough, I should tell someone. When it's a piece of shit, like, oh, you should avoid it. No, not this. This is well worth it. One of the things I like to see at the beginning of it, the DVD itself is fantastic. I'll be honest with you, you're not going to get any behind the scenes or commentary, but you will be given a choice. It will say at the beginning, harm me, don't harm me. I picked don't harm me at the beginning. Oh, that was good. I liked it. It's cute, and it went well to the end. And it does give you several different chances to say you can watch it. You don't have to. You really don't have to. Are you sure? Okay, let's open the door. So for that part, it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I will give you a link to a trailer for the film, and of course to Dustin's Facebook page, as well as to his store. If you're not interested in something like this, go and purchase one of his other DVDs. Dustin is a really great guy and really approachable. But so, even if he was approachable and really great guy, I would want to make sure I, reviewed his stuff with integrity. Thank God it was good. Thank God it was great, because I would have, hate to be like my first experience with one of Dustin's films, like, oh, this was wrong. No. Oh, no, this is. So yes, link time. Of course, I will give you links to Dustin's trailer for this, as well as the Facebook page, and of course the store, so where you can purchase your very own copy of Her Name Was Torment. Oh man. And of course, I gave you a link to Dave's channel, although he doesn't need the subscribers, but he, check it out. Fantastic reviewer. And of course, as well, to my website, beneaththeunderground.com. I mention it, as always, and of course, this past weekend, they had a slaughter in Syracuse. It was a huge success. Marcus Cook, Jason Cook, Jason West, Fred and Shelby Vogel, Jimmy Screamclaws, Ruby LaRocca, Stephen Bureau, Matt Garrett. Just so many people were there. It was like I really wanted to be there. I know my presence was brought up because I really missed you guys. I heard it was a success. It went really well. But I encourage you to check out beneaththeunderground.com. It's a great place to see some amazing people review great films, and a chance for you to, watch some fantastic stuff like Seventh Day or Morris County, Bad Blood, some really cool stuff. And of course, my Facebook page, you know where it is. I always tell you to go there, check it out. It's the good shit. Guys, as always, you've been fantastic. I'm not quite sure what my next review is. I have a few ideas. I know Seventh Day will be coming in 1 or 2 weeks. Oh, I can't wait to review that. But guys, thank you. You're fucking amazing. I love all of you. You take care. You have a great day. Until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. Later.